I like how she did it. She did it just like a mother would do. She was just getting it clear,
Yeah.
and like, cause like I told people, I've never been fake about the fashions and all this kind of stuff and everything. My thing as a judge is, I'm looking at, is it neat? Is that him looking good? Is everything looking good on you? And all this kind of stuff. The fashion experts on the panel. Now I don't know what to tell them. Like that, they the ones that know the actual fashions. Now you come there and the shit look too big and all sloppy and your hem falling out and all this kind of stuff. That's the only reason I would shop for fashion. Other than that, if it looked nice and good and stuff like that, and especially if it did not call for labels, you good with me. But it gotta look
Yeah.
tasteful. It gotta look good. You know what I'm saying?
I just
But
feel like promoters should be more like clear. They should know what the fuck they be talking about. They say one thing in the category and then they do it live and they say something different and they come to the ball and then it be something different. It just be all over the place. And
mhm.
that creates a lot of tension. The
Confusion.
tension involved is when the promoters they don't stand on business and say, okay, like I'm they looking at me like, yeah, I'm right. But then when the commentator say something to them, they like looking like they can't say nothing. And then I look like the
Yes.
bad person because I'm like, oh, la 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 la. Even they saying it, even they saying it. But in the category, like, this shit just crazy. Cause like streetwear, I didn't know that you supposed. I've never seen people get on the mic and say this is what I'm wearing for streetwear. You don't. You don't. It's
Well,
not about labels. It's about creativity. It's about style. It's about personal fashion. It's about personal
okay.
style.
Let
Where
me raise my hand on this one. For
do you
high
think it should be?
fashion, for
Hi.
high
Not
fashion.
fashion. It was streetwear. It was
Oh, okay.
streetwear versus high fashion. It was urban streetwear versus high
Oh
fashion.
no,
They did.
no urban streetwear. See, and this is again, I think where I feel like it should have been labeled on the Hey, we took over
Hey
your show.
everybody. I know I'm
Um
late. Well, I wasn't late. I wasn't late. My friend
What's
is
up?
late.
Homie?
Hey,
Right.
what's
um
up, Bugs? What's up, Ioki? What's up?
What's up,
I
boo?
I feel like they should detail it because at
Hey,
one
CG.
point urban streetwear you actually did so that way you knew it was an urban label, like it was an urban designer. It wasn't so much like I feel like there's a lot of what's the word I want to use, leeway, a lot of fluidity in terms of streetwear where you can kind of do a lot of DIY, but originally it was a label look. Like you would do a Evisu versus Dior kind of, you know what I'm saying? When it was urban streetwear versus high fashion.
Right.
And I feel like now it's a fluid area, so the promoters have to be very detailed into what they're asking the judges to judge.
I feel like that time now we don't live in that time now because I talked to one of the people, the person who wrote the actual category, and they were like, "Sister, I don't never be wearing labels when I'm in urban streetwear. It's more about the creativity. It's more about the styling. It's more about what you would see a person actually wearing on streets. So
Oh, so you didn't want Parisian labels, a French label for urban.
You don't have a DMV on the panel, so we can't.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, they didn't. I said y'all. I mean they didn't want
I know the category said the French designers edition. Then it said something about will you look like you're from the streets of Paris or will you look like you're from for urban streetwear or will you look like you're from like the runway, the red carpet on Paris or something like that for high fashion streetwear.
but you're not sure if
But
they said has to be French designers or not.
it never said in the category description that it needed to be all French designers. It never
Oh,
said
okay.
that.
So that's why I
Oh,
heard
that's
that folks
interesting.
chopped. Yeah, because I heard that folks chopped because they thought it had to be
Balenciaga.
French designers. Yeah,
Well,
and
Yeah.
somebody having Balenciaga.
I was
Yeah,
the one who chopped. I chopped um Brittany and I chopped Derek.
Derek.
Um yeah, because I mean
they said French designers, and even though, you know, we pulled our stuff from the same place, Balenciaga resides in France. The roots of it, it was created
Well, Balenciaga's a Spanish
somewhere else.
designer. Yeah.
Right.
I love you, Arnold. I love you.
It's a Spanish designer.
Balenciaga
I
is a
think they
Spanish
getting confused.
a Spanish designer, but it was taken over after the war during the 1930s, and it moved to relocated to France.
That's not even important because fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. But the DNA of the brand, the DNA of the designer is
It's
from
Spanish.
Spain,
Spanish. Yeah.
the French.
and then
And both of them had the same thing. And then even that, just because it's labels, don't mean the shit look good.
Okay.
Cause the
they
That's
did
outfit,
what
not
I
look
be
the
good.
saying.
outfit
All of
didn't
them
look
things did not
good.
look good. They did
So
not
it
look.
was like they arguing, and I'm sitting here like, and then they saying, then I shouldn't be on this Bigo stuff.
No. But this is the thing, Bug. This is the iconic point of view. Unlike our sister Kelly and stuff like that. You say what you say as a ballroom personality. Like on here, this
Right.
is where
Mm.
shade and
Right.
intelligence is one and
Right.
the same. We're not here to tear nobody down, but it is what it
Right.
is, and the facts are the facts.
Like they
Yeah, I
were
think it's
making
just
like,
clarity. I think it's just clarity because I know I talked to a few people. A few people called and was and saying stuff, and I think it was just clarity because most people, kind of maybe like yourself, was under the impression that they were looking for French designers. So that's why they were under the impression that people got chopped. So
yeah, but it's like even still, this outfit didn't look good.
yeah,
They didn't look like they were high fashion. They
look,
didn't
that
look like
matters.
they were.
I don't
That
know if it was high
matters.
fashion
It
or not. I
matters.
just didn't like them. They didn't look good.
It was not have.
So
I wouldn't streetwear to me. I want you to be. I feel like if you're walking down the street, I want to be like, damn, I wouldn't have did that
what
for
he
none of
got
that.
on? Like what he got
Yeah,
on?
it
Like
wasn't given that. He had trench
I,
coats and shit.
and that's just like with my pops Larry, the founder of Ebony. I will never forget
Hmm.
we was at a big ball, and this person came up and they had their streetwear on and it was high fashion, and they said one time. And they was like, "Who chopped me?" I forgot who it was. It was at the Emancipation Ball. Who he chopped? He said, "Who chopped me?" And then pops, he would get a real aggressive when somebody asked who chopped me like that. And he said,
Right.
"I did." So then when he said, "I did," then he said, "Why you chopped me?" He said, "I didn't like it." So then the dude was like, this is that, this is this." Pop said, "I don't give a damn what it is. It's
I
ugly. I don't
remember.
like
I
it."
remember a Yeah, I remember a Midwest Awards ball one year, and Labelina walked labels, and Fred, I think it was Fred, uh now Fred X Chanel, now uh
Delcore.
Delcore.
Delcourt, Fred
Delcore.
Delcourt, and Fred, he came up there and Fred said, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It's a child. It just doesn't look good. So yeah, so some
One thing
people
I
are
can
like
say
that.
about Fred is gonna say what everybody else is thinking.
You know why?
Right.
Because he's born on July 24th, just like me. Yeah.
Okay. But
That makes
it's
sense.
just sometimes you're right. Sometimes if it just doesn't look good, just like for best dress, it needs to
I
look
know.
good. It
That's why
needs
I'm
to
like I
look good.
am.
It needs to fit good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it just happens.
Roxy is almost our season. It's almost Leo season.
Yeah, I'm ready. The cancers can move out the way.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Forget about that. We can
Oh.
skip their whole season.
Well, isn't it Gemini season now?
Well, we skipping
Arnold,
them too. We ready.
No, I'm
We
just
ready
asking.
to
Isn't it
pop
Gemini? I
out.
did because my people are Geminis. My people,
they
my
could
fave and
move.
my brother is Geminis. So
Forget me
Look.
nots.
For Leos, there's only two seasons: Christmas season and
I
Leo
know
season.
Barry.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Those are the only ones that
That
matter.
is terrible.
Okay.
While we have
Oh,
y'all,
and J
while we
Rock
do.
is sending that bitch to the moon. It's Danya Luna.
Okay.
Not
Oh,
kicking
Y'all
okay.
this
look
to
I
the
know I heard.
moon.
wonderful. I mean, I need to say
I
y'all
know
look
I heard them.
great
I
Saturday.
Yes,
know
I
I heard them
loved
say
it.
something
Congratulations
about
on
sending a bitch to the
Jeremy.
moon.
Congratulations on Jeremy. I love Jeremy.
Yes,
Great job. Y'all looked amazing. Y'all looked
looked
Thank
amazing.
you.
amazing.
Thank
Loved
you.
it.
Thank you.
And
We
I and
really
I
appreciate
and I
it.
really do love that about you know, a lot of houses, there'll be new houses, but they don't show like a actual presence. If y'all get what I'm saying. Like they'll come out, but they don't show like a unity and a presence of being on the floor. And one thing that I can say about you, Bugs, is you've been getting your kids out there. Whether it's taking them region to region, state to state. I've even seen it with my own eyes. But how y'all are coming together as a house to come together in a unity, a unified front, and hitting the floor together and being a new house. So I'm just wishing y'all nothing but blessings. And y'all did look very good. And for that house
Thank
look,
you.
what I do love about House Look, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, Arnold and Roxy, but House Look been going on the Kiki scene for a while now, and they like that's one of their biggest categories. So when I seen House Look at the ball, just House Look, not labels as a house, fashion as a house, just House Look, and it gave you a theme. Y'all had ate that because at first I was like, wait, what are they about to do? But when I seen the pictures come across, I said, okay, y'all ate that. Y'all looked at, baby, y'all gave exactly what y'all, and I like how y'all broke it down for the judges. There was no questioning it, and it was really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Appreciate that. Thank you a
For
lot.
Really,
sure.
Thank
really
you a
nice.
lot.
For sure.
You
For
know,
sure.
you know, I want to say this right quick because this is the person who brought me into ballroom and like instilled all of that to me. So yeah, it's over like what 25 years in ballroom. So it's always gonna be ball. We always gonna ballroom. Like that's just what we are. That's in our DNA. So like whatever we do, it's always gonna be an example
You know
of
how
that.
people be in the scene for a long time and they be in houses and they do a lot of work, but they don't all people don't always know and see what they're doing. So for
Hmm.
us, I know especially for me, this is the chance. Like I went to a retreat and I did good, really good, to the point where now you see the difference. But
Mhm.
I'm able to, people can now see what we can do and what we can produce in ballroom. So it's like the
And you
work that's been done through all these years in like Revlon and other houses, I now get to show, a whole different side. And that's important to me
And
because
I
it's
think it's
legacy.
important to ballroom too because it keeps the culture going in a new, fresh way that we need sometimes. That we really do need. We need new houses. We need new leaders. We need new direction. We need new. You know what I'm saying? New people on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So like,
For
I
yes.
think it's
sure.
always
Yeah.
good to always try to
Fish
stay,
patty.
always stay in evolution, and that's what we doing over here, evolving.
I love
There
it.
you
I love
go.
it.
I love it
I love
too.
the I love the evolution. Now with
There's
the
room for
evolution,
everybody. There's
I,
room for
I,
Yes.
everybody. Yes.
I would like to say this though because it has been coming across my desk a lot and everything, and it's like sometimes I'll be like I'm not gonna say nothing about it, but then I said I'm gonna start saying something about it. I love the evolution. I love when we get new houses that's actually doing it. I love how y'all are producing. I love how you can tell that y'all actually have relationship with your family and stuff like that. We need that. And then somebody like Bugs, I already got I've been really getting into Bugs in the last 2 to 3 years, how we've been like hitting these real life issues, right? So
Hmm.
I like that you're the type of person that's over a house to where you can see these things. I will say this though. Somebody had told me they was like, oh, Ebony is an old house. Ebony is an old house. Ebony is an old house. And I told them this: ballroom is backwards to me sometimes. It's
Mhm.
great to embrace all the new. I love like we don't have to shit on the newness. We need to evolve with the times. Damn, like shit change, and if it's for the better, and the members are out there doing what they need to do, doing on and off the floor, embrace it. At the same time, I don't never hear these people out here complaining about being AKAs, Delta Sigma Thetas, Masons, and a part of the Usher Boy that's been around since 1936, and
Not
all
the
this kind
usher
of stuff.
board.
Order of Easter stars and all that type of
The
stuff.
order of
Not
the
the
my
usher
thing,
board.
my thing is my thing is oh shit.
Well,
My
what is
thing
your
is
thing?
no, somebody had sat down and just put something in my put this in my face to where I'm trying to get the this address 1930 Highline. No, my thing is this though. I be telling people like I don't mind. Like they be asking me like, why don't you? I've had offers to different places and stuff. And was like, why you? A lot of people was like, why are you a Ebony? Why are you a Ebony? I'd be like, because I love me personally. There is nothing in Ebony that has made me just be like, oh, I'm going to leave or I'm going to do that. I am the kind of person that's with my brand from the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifference, the ups, the downs, and stuff like that. Because why? That's freaking life. But I'm a part. I'm loyal to my what I joined. You know what I'm saying? I I'm loyal to the history of it. I'm loyal to why it started and what it stands for and all this kind of stuff. And I feel like a lot of people they be joining these houses and they be just joining for when it looks fab. They don't join it for what
Hmm.
it's about. They're not joining it for like when I came into Ebony, I asked Larry, why did he start the house? That's why I joined. Who was Richard? Who was him? What were they doing when they was sitting up here 19 and that's another thing, 19 years old. When you was 19-year-olds and you started this house, why did you feel that you needed to start? Why did you even name it Ebony and all this kind of stuff? So that's the reason I'm in the house, not because of any particular people or you know what I'm saying? Oh, if it looked like, oh, they are the fab this time, or either they down at this time, or either somebody got something to offer me that I don't do that. So when y'all are in these brands like Ebony and you know what I'm saying, even Ninja or some of the older brands that are still around, and then you got now Revlon then became one of the older brands and stuff like that. But I don't think that people should be sitting up here like going to houses just because they feel that the house is old. Now, if the brand is not working for you and stuff like that, and some shit didn't happen, and you see some growth in another place, by all means, you go where you can grow. You know what I'm saying? Where you
Yeah.
know that you're gonna be effective at and stuff like that. And like you, Bugs, you was in Revlon and you moved around. You started your own shit. You see what I'm saying? That's beautiful. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I know I'm talking in circles, but I'm just trying to. That just been on my mind because I'll be like, I'm hating when a lot of the younger people they'll be wanting to come to Ebony, right?
You know
And they
that
be like, oh, I want to be an
ballroom
Ebony. I want to be.
is
They
not
don't
a
know nothing about
lifestyle.
ball.
That's a hobby. 20+ years. How did it change your life for the
Well,
better?
I certainly disagree
Well,
with Paris there. I definitely disagree with Paris in the comments saying that we have to
Agreed.
understand that for a lot of folks, ballroom is a lifestyle. It is a
Yep.
mhm.
lifestyle for many folks here, and lifestyle just doesn't mean that maybe it's paying a bill or something like that. It's a
Well,
way of
that's
living. It's
all in
something that
life.
you somebody that you are. It's something that you are and something that you look for. So I disagree with the fact that it's not a lifestyle. So for a lot of people, it is. For some folks, it may
Hmm.
be a hobby. But
Mhm.
but you don't. It's really difficult to spend a
Exactly.
lot
A
of
hobby
lot
don't
of your
cost nothing.
time and a lot of your hard earned money on something that's just a hobby.
That
Ballroom is a
part.
culture, and ballroom, and
It's
because I
certainly a
was
culture. Yeah.
ballroom is a culture and it is a lifestyle. It has helped me survive. It has helped me be able to become the woman that I am today. It has helped me do a lot of things, and I've also been on television because of ballroom. I've also had opportunities to be around some of the greatest designers of our time, like Rick Owens and people like that, and be able to be in spaces where I never would have been able to be in spaces.
Same.
The
For
ballroom
sure. For
showcasing me.
sure.
So I
For
have had a
sure.
lot of benefits and a lot of luxuries off of ballroom and off of my ballroom reputation. So that's
Yeah.
Agreed.
how I look.
Most of
Add on to
most
the
of
fact
their
that
there's go ahead. Go ahead.
add on to the fact that you have hairstylists, makeup artists, fashion
Mm-hmm.
stylists,
Stylists, clothing
Mm-hmm.
dancers,
stylists, everything.
um,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like all of that
Models
started, like all of that talent was crafted and developed and
and
sort of
cultivated.
On
sharpened
ballroom
in
floors.
ballroom, and then
Right.
they were able to do something bigger with it and take what we
Hmm.
Correct.
do for our categories and take it mainstream and do amazing. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that it's a hobby.
It's a
And
Well,
hobby,
even
right.
Lord knows
before,
I
and
Right.
I mean
even before, like social media took over, a lot of the girls that we see that were big were all cultivated by people in ballroom. Like they were doing their hair, their makeup,
agreed.
their fashion. They were making stuff,
Mm-hmm.
designing. They were like giving them creative ideas, being creative. What did she say? Ballroom doesn't help the community financially, being
Financial
around
being
people.
around
Yeah.
people
Insecurity.
ain't security.
Hold on.
I don't know who
Let me
Interesting.
that is,
let me
but
answer. Let me
most
answer.
people
Paris
who
need a
Obviously,
hug.
most
No
people
people
shade.
on
who
network.
most people who say I don't know this person, but from experience in my 25 years of ballroom, 26, most people who say things like that don't really get anything out of ballroom. So that's why they say stuff like that, because they might don't get the life, they might don't win, they might, it be they are
Don't get the gig.
their, ballroom experience doesn't always be the most pleasant. So those people tend to always give what this person is saying.
Yeah, it
So
could be
man,
like Dante said. Hey, Fave, it could be a troll page. It
Mhm.
could
I'm proud of you.
but if it
it
is,
could be
but if it is
trolling.
my, but if it is my sister Paris, I will say this, and I'm gonna just say this. When I came in the ballroom, I had to be around like 24 or 25, and I was in the United States Navy as a second class petty officer. When I got into ballroom and I had started becoming, with the shade and how people was talking to me, and I don't care what nobody say. Ballroom built a fucking resilience in me that the United States Navy couldn't touch me. The shit that was said to
Facts.
me in the Navy, I didn't give a fuck what you had to say, Captain. Bitch, you ain't you know what I'm saying, Stuart Ebony. Bitch, you can't read me. You can't do nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and I know that sounds crazy, but ballroom had built a certain resilience in me to when I used to go to work, the shit they used to say just used to fall off of me. And then another thing that ballroom did for me, when I did become a first class petty officer, I kept taking the chief exam. I kept on what they call pass, but no advance, because we don't have no room. You're missing one thing. You missing volunteer service. And I'm just like, because of how I was on active duty, I'm like, how I'm gonna do volunteer service and stuff like that. And I'll never forget this this coordinator at M Society in Houston, Texas said, J Rock, you always out here at these different practices. You throwing these doggone balls. You giving people in the housing. You getting people like food, education, all this
That's
kind of stuff
community
off
work.
the floor. She was like, if you need me to write some fucking hours, I can write some hours. And it's legit. And I didn't ever think about it like that. And so I turned that in. And the year I turned in my ballroom community work, I made chief petty officer in the United States Navy, which it took me 5 times because I didn't have that. So that's one thing it did for me. Also, I have the Tens of Chops television network. And baby, every month YouTube is sending me a fucking paycheck for what I do in ballroom. Ballroom is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? If it's a
Hmm.
hobby, it's a hobby. But it can build you financially. And not only that, now, because it's went mainstream, if you know how to write it on your resume, you can write it on your resume because
You
Gilead
always been
V,
able to write it.
uh,
You've always been able to write it on your resume. People
all
just
these
didn't
people,
because they didn't
all these people
think they
like
could.
Gilead, all these people like Gilead, Vive, and AHF, and all these folks, they be looking for community
Yeah, one of
liaisons
my
that they
favorite
are
J
jobs.
Rock,
paying, huh?
Ronnie said, Ronnie here. Ronnie clocking in for work.
He ain't hit the box.
I'm
But like I said,
talk to you.
Wait. Don't come, my brother. You was late. You was late, J Rock.
he
We were
no no no
here.
no. No.
You were late.
There was nothing in the room to ring to say bring your ass on. I didn't know. What I was gonna say though is
Look,
no,
look.
no,
Bring my
but
I was
brother
what I was
up.
looking
gonna,
at him.
oh
But
shit,
anyway, I
Roxy,
just want to before J Rock go on a long tangent. I just want to say, Aoki,
He
I
already
was
did
getting
that.
ready
sister.
to
He
tell you.
No,
already
no, no, no,
did that,
no,
Roxy.
sister. Let me tell you something. I am so happy that you found a place where you can be you authentically. Because I know you wanted that. Like, I'm
You
just
re,
happy that
we,
you
you know,
happy.
thank
That
you. Means a
But
lot to me, Roxy. I love you, girl.
but just so I can finish in the last 10 seconds is there are a lot of companies out there that are looking for this thing called community liaison where they're paying you a salary pay with full benefits. And guess what? If you were in ballroom and you ran a house or an organization or you know how to throw balls, all this kind of stuff, they look at that shit. So it's what you make it. That's what I was trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it,
Shut up,
simple
Mihari.
enough
I'm
for
not
where
going to
cool can
finish
understand.
because I'm eating. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Yeah. Hey, Rodney,
They
what's
said
up?
Rodney fucking his food
Yeah,
up.
there was a time period. There was a time period, and that has not been that long ago, where girls were saying that ballroom wasn't real. This ain't
Mhm.
real. This ain't real life and stuff like that. And you're right, J Rock, about putting your stuff on resumes and stuff like that. I remember a long time ago when we first started HLM, and I was that, and we were having this conference, and Jay Blonick was saying, "Why would y'all not put your ballroom experience on your resume?" Why wouldn't you put? You run houses, you do community work, you mentor folks and things like that. There's certainly ways for you to word it and put it on a resume. So for
Yeah.
sure, ballroom has always been real life. It's always, you do not do what we do in ballroom. Spend the time, like I said, the time, the money, your efforts, and everything for it to
Energy.
be for energy for it not to be real. That's crazy. It's certainly real life.
Well, you know what,
Definitely.
Arnold, this year when I had filed my taxes, they told me I owed $1,000, and I was like, bitch. And then I had forgot. Oh, hold on, let me put my business account on there for Tesla Chops ENT LLC, and I got $5,000 back. So it did
Right.
something
He said so we did something.
Right.
because I did not want to pay them.
Let me start keeping these receipts.
That's right. Better write off. You better write that
Because,
stuff off.
baby, when I
Travel,
tell you this
travel,
past year and a half,
everything. Yeah.
The money you put in? No, trust me, I get it.
Yeah. For sure. What's up, Mother
Woo!
Network?
oh my
But we was just sitting here riding before we got there.
First
The
position,
House
right?
of
So
Luna was up
deep
there
one
because
ain't so deep.
There must
we
be
was talk,
somebody
we was
shooting.
speaking on some of the things that happened at the DMV ball, and we was also speaking on how they looked and everything when they came out and all that stuff, and that's how we ended up getting here. I was a little late because I was running around and stuff, and I said, "Oh shit, it is already 9:30," and you know that was my
10:30.
fault.
Yeah, because I
10:30.
actually
9:30 her
I told
time. His
I
time.
told at 9 o'clock I came on Bigo. I stayed on Bigo trolling other people's lives until 9:30. Then I turned the ring light off and I said, you know what? My night is done.
Oh, what?
That's too tardy for me to be coming to work. So I was on time. So
And
yeah.
so,
So,
We did not
Danye
talk
Luna
about
in the
the
building. Thank you guys.
yeah.
I definitely enjoyed watching you guys on the live. The energy was unmatched. You guys, you guys got me up. I definitely appreciate that.
thank you.
You guys looking real good. Congratulations on your dress code as a house. I think it was 1,000, right? For the 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Our first
Congrats on the
ever
new
house.
position. Okay, that's what's up. And many to come. Yes,
and y'all
yes, you
and
got.
y'all real and y'all realness with a twist. Do y'all need that? The fuck is going on?
Every time.
Y'all
What it was
twisters
like,
is realness with a twist. I
but wasn't it a
said,
line though? It was a line. Every time I saw Jeremy
yes,
go, and Jeremy was go, and Jeremy was go, it was
right.
Yeah,
like
they
a
on tour.
line of twisters.
I said, do
You
the
look.
do the Luna twisters need that? Hold
You know
up.
how the people be having those, be making those quotes and be like, "It's this one Danye Luna." I was on the um,
Oh, they don't
everyday
play.
They
realness,
don't play with
everyday
them.
realness. Yeah, everyday realness. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I, I was cheering for him. I was cheering for him.
I know
Look,
who.
look,
I
hold on.
know which
'Cause
one.
I got you here.
Yeah,
I
we
got you here,
know.
right, bud? He's of age, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Okay,
know what,
Yeah.
thank you.
Rodney? You know what? I ain't messing with you. I'm not messing with you. I swear I'm not.
I don't want to get in trouble. Don't
Somebody,
want to get in trouble. Yep.
somebody said all old girls in a worse position in life. So how did ballroom help y'all? Like answer that. I think y'all be trolling. Y'all like, I'm 43. I'm fine. I'm a retired chief in the United States Navy. My pops that started the House of Ebony has his own moving company. That's why y'all don't see him. And he left ballroom and he only come back around because he going around the nation moving shit from left to right and all this stuff and hiring people in the community. So what do you mean by that? You can't say
Hey,
all.
Picasso. What's
It's a
going
lot
on,
of people out
Picasso?
here doing great things.
And no to the person in the comments. No, we did not discuss Josephine. That's a recurring
Crash out.
situation, so it's really nothing to discuss. It's a recurring situation. So we're gonna keep that where it is. Uh, you know, that's how I feel on that topic.
Maybe there's a sense there. Yeah.
So this
And
weekend coming up, we have the latex ball as well as Juneteenth. Gerard, did you reach out to the host of Juneteenth to see if they want to come up and give any last minute details, updates, anything of that nature? Ari,
yes,
reach out
I
to Dion.
did. I'm a,
I can reach out to Dion, but I have not reached out to Dion.
you reach out to
No.
Dion. I'm about to reach out to Hershey.
All right.
And
So while y'all doing that,
Uh-huh.
Bug and Aoki, question: What Aoki for you? What was your favorite moment at the ball? Whether it was your first, not your house, but the ball itself, and then your house.
I enjoyed. Did I enjoy? It was a lot. I was moving around a lot, so I really couldn't. Like, I'm a in the field type of mother, so I'd be like getting people dressed, making sure everybody looked good to go out on the runway. So I really didn't get really to see the ball, but I really think it was probably no. I don't know if it ain't us. I don't know.
Gotcha. Hey, I understand. So go ahead with yours. What was you most excited to see about your house on the floor doing, or anything of that nature? Win, lose, or
Um,
draw.
um, best dressed. I heard it was other people who were coming out, but then once we had came out, it was like, okay, yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm doing my job. I'm making sure.
The
I'm
um
making.
the um the best dress code of the house. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Definitely. You
yeah.
said that was your first one, so yeah, that's definitely would be a monumental occasion for you
hmm
guys as well. So yeah, definitely. Okay.
And Jeremy
DV.
coming out too. Jeremy coming out was very special to me because Jeremy, me and Jeremy have been brothers and sisters since we were Revlons together. Um, so like it was beautiful to have somebody that I was very familiar with, somebody who I grew up with, somebody who I know very personally. Yeah, who I went through the trenches with. Cause I was down there in South Carolina with him in Africa and Malaysia and all of them when Tony was down there with D and all of them. So like it just felt really like our home is being built by people that I'm familiar with that I love genuinely. So that was beautiful.
Definitely. Okay, definitely. And I'm definitely like genuine happy for you guys. Like I always tell Bugs, we talk sporadically, but like
Mhm.
I'm there. Advice, just to talk, just to shoot the shit, just to do whatever. So I definitely extend that olive branch to you as well.
Mhm.
I love you as well. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
thank you. I love you. You my aunt.
definitely. So are you going to participate? You guys are going to be heavily for this weekend as well?
Well, I know some people are coming out. Some of my kids are walking. Some of my people gonna be there. But I'm definitely gonna be in the building. I'm outside the house. They got me back out and active, so I'm gonna be outside a lot more and just be in the flow of it, the thick of it. Playing ballroom a little with the girls.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'll see
oh
you
yeah.
this weekend.
And there's also
Nah,
this weekend, in addition to Latex and Dion and 50 Shades of Choke, ain't that what it's called or something like that? I don't know.
40,
mhm.
And in
40.
in a 40 Shades of Choke. In addition to that, there's also Femme Queen Honors in New York City as well.
Yes.
Um,
Mm. And what
it'll
day
That's
is
be at
Queen
the
That's
Honor?
Thursday.
What, what,
Is that Friday or Thursday or Saturday? It's
it's
one of them.
Friday. I think it's
Yes,
Friday.
Friday at
Yeah,
the Apollo Theater.
at,
Correct.
at the Apollo. Yes.
okay.
Uh,
Congratulations to all the ladies that are being honored, as well as the celebration itself.
hmm
Big things in the
there's
iconic
also
world
a
famous
yeah.
Rodney, let you know
hall.
that she was here.
Uh, Apollo. Yeah, it's also the in addition. Oh, they saying it's Thursday. They're saying it's
Yeah.
Thursday. I thought it was Friday.
Thank you,
So it's
Rico.
Thursday. Oh, Thursday. I would have been there on the wrong day. I would have missed it. I swear
You
I
would have got
thought it was
in.
Friday.
You would have got in, bro. You had plenty of seats.
I would have had plenty of seats. I wouldn't have needed the ticket. Uh,
Okay.
um, also, there's also a conference, a women's conference, female figure conference, from House Lives Matter on that week as well. I think the conference starts on Thursday, so Thursday and Friday for the conference, and then the ball on then Film Queen Honors on Thursday, and then the ball on Saturday. So
Okay.
yeah,
All
I
right,
don't
Rock.
know
You gonna be in the
the
building?
yeah, I don't know the place where the I'm sorry, I got to get the information for the conference where the conference is actually being held. I'm not quite sure about that, but I'll find it out before the show is up.
Mm-hmm. All right, Yogi, you guys want to sit in with us tonight? We the only thing we're gonna be doing is rambling, talking about all
Oh no,
type of different shit.
we getting ready to go. Thank y'all for
Okay,
having
got
us.
you.
We love y'all.
Oh, no problem.
Love
No
you
problem.
too.
Talk
Thanks
to
for
y'all
coming
later.
by. All
All
right.
right,
Hey
bye.
everybody.
Hey, Hershey.
Hey
Hey, what's
Hershey.
going on? Jay,
Let's do you like introduction first. Hey guys, welcome to the show. We have the legendary Hershey Gorgeous Gucci. She is one part of the hosting team for this weekend, the duo, along with Dion West, Father Dion West. They will be hosting the 40 Shades of Choke. It's just a time for you guys to come on and give us just any last minute things you want. I see you posted the order categories. Um, you can just let us know the times of opening and LSS and who's commentating, who's DJing, all that good stuff. How far as the event, different stuff like that. Then we'll ask you questions as we see fit. But just a pregame to the ball.
Okay. So yes, it's the 40 Shades of Choke. It's Sunday, June 22nd. LSS will be starting at 8:30 p.m. And when I say I like to start on time, I like to start on time. Please don't gag. 8:30 p.m. LSS
Hey,
will be starting.
LSS, I got you.
Yes, general admission is $40. VIP admission is 60. With the VIP admission, it does come with amenities for the walkers that you might want to use. So, please don't gag if you pay for general admission and you're dressing somewhere with a bunch of people. That's what the VIP admission is for. The commentators of the night will be the legendary Snooki West and Tim Gorgeous Gucci. Our videographer for the night that will be taping Tins and Chops will be there. Jay Garcon. The DJ is Akasha Lux. All categories are out with the description of what we're looking for, so it's kind of like a cheat sheet, so you actually know what the judges will be looking for, because we gave this information to them so that they know what they're judging on. The order of categories is out. It will be held at Lofty Spaces. Is ample parking. There will be paid $10 parking for people that want to pay for parking, but it's ample parking. It's going to be a great turnout. Is We're going to have fun, mind you. Please keep all your drama to yourself. We don't want any of that. If you get chopped or anything, please have one of your house parents come and ask the judge. Please do not rush my panel. I would hate to have to put you out. We don't want no drama. You ain't got to rush nobody. We can have a parent go up there to ask them. And I'm from an old school ball era where your parent go and ask the judges. I don't believe in kids asking people stuff that's sitting on the panel. But other than that, we're having a good, fun filled night. You know, Come in there with a positive attitude. This is a body positive type of ball. That's why it's called the 40 Shades of Cho. It's very S&M, BDSM, kinks type of ball. It's very body positive. We wanted to create something where it was fun for everybody so people can have creativity to do their thing out there on the floor. I know for me, the most anticipated categories is tag team sex siren for 2,500. Okay, it
Explain
will be
that a little once you get a chance. Explain that in detail for the people, because some people still kind of
okay. So the 5K soft cut is open to all. It is open to women's, femme queens, drags, twisters, butch queen, Vogue films, GNC is open. It's no legends and icons. So I put out that you can do a 20-second introduction. So people is getting that confused with a production. So productions to me, because I'm an old school ballroom girl, comes with props, dancers, the words to your production. An introduction is kind of bragging about yourself. That's what I was looking for, but it's optional. If you don't have an introduction, do not be like hostile about it. Come out. We got beats for you. Come out, get your tens for the 5K soft and con. I did this category because, of course, over the time they have had 5K, 10K for every performance category except for soft and con. So this is y'all time to shine. And I didn't know Legends and Icons because guess what? Atlanta just did 5K for the Legends. Legends, if your old ass wanted 5K, you should have been in Atlanta and you should have walked. These is for the girls now.
I
You should have
can't.
took your ass there. But these is for the girls now that's doing their thing for soft and cunt. Also, too, be mindful. If you think you're gonna get your tens first off and con and think you're gonna start being dramatic through the battles, you will gag because you will be nice and lovely chopped. I am giving my judges the ability to chop you during your battle because you didn't got dramatic. This is for pure soft and cunt people. This is for people that actually speak this language. If you don't speak that language, don't you bring your ass out there.
Definitely understand. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yes. And as far as the 2500 Team Sex Siren, explain that.
So Team Sex Siren, this is something me and Dion came up with. This is the body positive moment. So Team Sex Siren is one regular sex siren that you probably will see walk with the chisel body or the femme queen with the fat body, but with a twist. They need someone that's a big person, a thick girl, a thick, luscious guy that is still sexy. So that's what tag team sex siren is. It's one regular sex siren with a thick person with a body positive person. So it can be somebody thick. When we said over 200 pounds, we wasn't talking about 200 pounds full of muscle. We was talking about someone thick that we want to see you tag team up with and come out here and show them that people of a thicker person, a thicker size can still be sexy as well as a regular sex siren of what ballroom is used to seeing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
I
basically, they
understand.
bringing so basically
And I
bringing the
love
big
it.
bodies out the DM and onto the floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because and I know a lot of thick people, they be wanting to walk, they be wanting to walk sex siren, they be wanting to get out there and get them a little piece too. This is your moment.
Okay. Hold on for my disclaimer. Guys, to the 455 listeners out there, if you have girlfriends, if you have boyfriends, if you have sex siren house members, if you have anything that's before I finish packing my bag, I am available. If you think I'm sexy, before I pack my bag, let me know. I'm available. You want to get
Well,
$2,500? Y'all
it's
know.
not gonna be.
I
It's
say
not
if
gonna
they think I'm
be.
sexy. If they
It's
think I'm
not gonna be
sexy.
if they think you're sexy. It's gonna be if those. How many judges you got, Hershey?
We have
No, no,
13
no.
judges.
It's
Okay,
gonna
so
be them
Arnold,
13.
first of all, I'm already sexy, period. By the positivity. And then
So,
the person who I'm walking with have to feel confident.
body
We're gonna
positivity has
turn the
nothing
judges.
to do with
We're
being
gonna
sexy.
turn the judges. So yeah.
Body positivity has nothing to do with being sexy, brother.
Thank you, MJ. You 100% correct. Thank you. Only thing I got,
MJ
baby,
trying to MJ, are you
I'm
trying to get
already. It's already in the closet.
MJ?
It's
You
already in the
MJ,
MJ, you
closet.
just
MJ,
MJ,
I just need
MJ,
them
stop
to
playing
call
with
me,
Rodney.
text
Stop
wait.
me,
playing
First
with
of all,
inbox.
Rodney.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
MJ, you just got legend. You ain't ready for icon yet. Why are you trying to get to him?
But she gonna take her nose up out of Rodney's ass is what's gonna happen.
There's
All right,
nothing
don't
wrong
y'all
with the
Rodney,
get.
truth. There's nothing wrong with the truth, brother. Some people think I'm
Rodney,
sexy. I think I'm
Rodney, make
sexy.
me know it. Make me know it. Make me
If I
know
get a
it.
partner, Arnold, I definitely will make you know
All
it.
how many people in here? 450 something, 60 something. Get
Yes,
Rodney a partner. Get Rodney.
You know what?
yes.
If I had a sign, I would put it up. Get Rodney a partner. I want to see this.
But my partner has to be confident and has to be a winner because I'm not just going to accept being partners with
So
anyone.
you making you putting parameters on it. You putting parameters on.
I mean, well, they have to be sexy enough to stand alone because I know I will, whether it's the selling, whether it's the look, whether it's me.
Oh,
So
yeah,
hey,
Uncle.
Most definite.
Let me go
You
call
you're
Queen Shaq.
choking me up right now. You're choking me
Because
up
I
right
got,
now.
I know I got dad bod.
I want to put all 265 pounds of luscious body on that floor on Sunday. Work it out.
Yes,
Oh, if there are
it's
any,
definitely a thing to see. That's definitely one of the categories people is like hitting me up like I can't
Yes,
wait to see
Cam.
this
Yes,
tag
Cam.
team.
265. I know it don't look like that. It's curvilicious. I'm here.
Curvilicious goes crazy. Oh,
I
but
want
no,
to add to my
dad.
Also,
all around status. So hey, get me out there, people.
Let me go see
Trust
and
if
your
also
instinct.
let me go see.
if
Trust your
anybody have
instinct.
any questions about the categories and what it's calling for, we did put out a little cheat sheet. I tried to put it in as many groups as possible that actually is explaining exactly what we're looking for. So you should have no problems with any effect or anything coming to the ball.
Cool.
Let me go call my
Cool.
overall father and get him on the floor right quick. He been in the jail and shit.
Yes, come on, man. Let's get a piece to the back.
Okay. But also know that for everybody that's coming into the city of Dallas, this is June. This is this is Juneteenth weekend, and if you know anything about Juneteenth weekend in
Yeah.
Dallas, there's something going on starting on Wednesday. Wednesday is the
Um,
presidential ball at Marty's.
Huh?
That is mainstream.
maintaining my
That is
weight.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Sorry,
can.
J Rock. Yes.
Oh, so y'all just interrupted me. Got it.
J
On Wednesday,
Rodney got me falling out over here. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm
Wed-
falling out,
Sorry,
man.
J-Rock. Sorry. Go
we
ahead.
starting Wednesday at Marty's Live is the presidential ball. That is the mainstream versus the Kiki scene, where we gonna spank the shit out of the Kiki scene. Them little snotty nose brats gonna get what's coming to them, even though they didn't won the last 2 years. Then Thursday we got a lot of things going on with karaoke and opening parties and welcome sessions for the Juneteenth weekend. Friday, there's a lot of things going on. Just follow my page, follow Dallas Southern Pride. Saturday is definitely the pool party. It's definitely the pool party, and it's going to be at a fair.
You
I
going out,
don't know how
J-Rock.
to explain it.
Hey,
I hate when I
Dante.
come in the house. Can y'all?
You keep going
J
in and
Rock,
keep
you
Can y'all hear
went
me
out
now?
through
I
all
didn't
of
say.
that about the pool
okay.
party. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, that's because I came.
hey,
That's because I came in the house and it connected to them.
hey, J Rock.
But what party is
Wait on him. Give him a chance.
what?
Get somewhere and get situated. It ain't connected yet, J-Rock.
Yeah, sit your ass down somewhere.
Right. Or go back
Okay.
outside to the car. Or
Anyway.
yeah.
But as he was saying,
Are we
Saturday
connected
is the
now?
Yeah,
Are
pool
we
we
ain't got time to
party.
wait
are
on
we
all that.
connected now?
You are.
Yes.
Are we
You
connected
need to
now?
figure out if you
Oh
connected. You
damn! I
right.
walked in the
You right,
house.
Fav. Is the dial up?
You heard
No, I
Cam
walked in.
J-Rock? You
What
saw
do you say?
Cam message? He said start glitching when you claim that the mainstream is gonna win.
Ah!
Oop, oop, oop.
No, no shade. I was walking
Hey,
right to the
J
door.
Rock.
Huh?
Hey, J Rock. Remember we read the text that said house meeting.
Yeah.
Ain't Dante sitting up on here?
It's a few articles up in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
So
I'm just wondering.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
just
put y'all
wondering.
business out there or nothing, but
I'm
somebody
just
lying.
wondering.
Somebody lying. But just to get finished with
Dante
it,
said it really is one. Dante said
but it,
my fave said it's one. It's one.
but there is something going
Correct.
on Wednesday,
I
Thursday,
wouldn't agree
Friday,
with that.
Saturday, and Sunday. But Saturday is the pool party, and like I said, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a club, but it's a bunch of pools in the fucking club. I don't know. It looked like a beach inside of a club, a beach club, whatever. But they got that going
Okay.
on. It's real. It's
Nice.
real nice. Right.
Friday is
Then
Beats on the Bridge.
Beats on the Bridge is Friday. The Dallas Museum of Art is Friday. But Dion is also doing Beats on the Bridge. Saturday after the pool party, they have the House of Villains Ball, which is the Imperial House of Nike is throwing their house ball. And then of course Sunday is the main thing. They do have day parties Sunday and everything, but and make sure y'all make y'all way over to because the main event is 40 Shades of Choke, where they will be handing out $5,000 to um
The softest bitch in
supposedly
the
cross the
building.
line.
The
So
softest bitch in the building. Okay.
the softest bitch in the building. And if you
And just
stay a little later,
FYI to let y'all know, because Trump is in office, this is not sponsor money. This is coming out of me and Dion's pocket alone.
because
Okay.
bitch, they've
Word
been
check.
pulling. When I tell you
For
they've been
J
pulling
Rock,
away.
for I know you and Hershey probably both be at the Kiki Ball on Saturday. For those people
Mhm.
that are not interested in the Kiki Ball that's coming that actually wants to party on Saturday and Juneteenth that evening, do you have information on those events as well?
Yes,
Or
so it will be the club. It's called the Vault.
Yep.
It will be the Vault for that night. Is a Fab Club. You will have Rolly from Baddies that's there as well for the Vault. Sections is available. Hit up Stanley Rogers, Stanley Gorgeous Gucci. That is his club for the night, and then
Hype
people going to take
man.
it to the Hype Man. And then people are going to take it to the after hours. They usually leave the vault, go to Marty's, or we go to Babylon.
Y'all know Babylon.
okay,
I don't never say Babylon, but Babylon is every night after everything.
right, okay. So
Uh,
from me, just a quick for you guys, for me staying in the market center area, how far is that club on Saturday? The Vault.
You are at least 10 to 15 minutes away from everything. You're not far at all from anything.
Okay,
Market Center is
cool.
always a good place to stay in when you come to Dallas because it's kind of
You know
central
that's my
to
favorite
everything.
area, J. Rock. You know
Huh?
that's my favorite location.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
But if y'all, but and for the stragglers, we will be having Murder Monday.
Oh, okay. And what is that? Is that like OTA type of thing or something?
Murder Monday is where you get booty cheeks and dingalings and titties and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Whatever your flavor is, even cootie pappy. You know what I'm saying? They got it all.
okay. 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 So it's like
Okay,
a
what's
club.
up?
Strip club.
Yes, the strip club at Marty's on Monday night. Marty's get dark, the red light come on, and baby, it goes
And
down in the deep.
Marty seems to be a multifaceted facility, huh?
Seems to be everything goes on in Marty's, doesn't
we
it?
we call it the. That's why
Marty's.
we call it the headquarters.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe they got everything over there. Okay, work, Marty. That's yeah, because I be seeing y'all voting on the polls, so I guess that they use those as well.
Uh huh.
Okay.
And those
Hershey, is
boxes,
there
the
anything else that the
those
people
boxes.
need to know? They'll
No,
go
just
on a
come out and
tangent.
just come out and have a good time.
Okay.
Keep your drama to yourself. We won't be posting no judges list or anything. Y'all won't know the judges until y'all get to the bar.
Sounds good. Don't matter. Anyway, they should be ready for any judge on the panel.
Correct. That's why we doing it, because you should be ready for any person that's sitting up there. Just know that they qualified to judge you.
Rodney on his
Got
Bush
it.
Queen all around shit tonight. I don't.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
But thank y'all for having me. I will see y'all this weekend.
Thank you, Hershey, for coming up. Have a great ball, great weekend.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, Michaela, just hit me up with the details, niece. Let me know when. Oh yes.
So, what is going on with this fashion back and forward?
Let's first, J Rock, concentrate on getting
Oh.
Rodney a partner. Can we get on the line and get Rodney a partner? I'm interested in this now. I'm committed to this. I need Rodney on the floor for this category in particular because he's trying it, so I want him to try it. So
Well,
find it.
Arnold, I asked you, I reached out to you for a partner.
You did, but I didn't know it was me. I didn't know
What's
you were
going on?
being.
I believe that Ava would walk with him. Are y'all gonna let her walk with him?
J-Rock, thank you.
Ava,
Thank you.
Ava is not Ava be in Philadelphia.
Child, now she's not available. So if I call Ava right
no,
now,
I'm saying
and I
Ava
say,
will be in Ava's look, Ava's got the stuff working, and then she'll be in Philadelphia next month. So
yeah. Y'all gonna gag in the house
but
of St.
there's
Laurent. What
other
y'all
people.
gonna do? Y'all
The
gonna put her
ballroom
out?
has a plethora of
Y'all gonna put her out when she come out at 40 Shades of Show with Rodney?
Miharia. She is a plethora of folks. Miharia.
Yes.
Rodney, they gonna be
Ava.
they about to gag. Let me call Ava right quick.
Ava, if you
With
want
the cream.
a free $2,500, I'm your guy.
Call the girl with the cream skin.
Because you know I could definitely sell it.
Oh my God, I can't with y'all.
Big sexy. Come on, Ava, do your big ones.
Well,
Yes,
let me
speaking of,
hold on, J-Rod. Well, Rodney, let me call Stacks. Hey, Stacks is the girl. Let me call Stacks.
I don't have a problem with Stacks either. Chocolate on chocolate. I was
Chocolate
looking for
chocolate.
it could be
chocolate swirl. Yes.
It was going to give Oreo at first, but hey, I'm good for chocolate swirl as well.
But it's only one. It's only one.
A double
It's
dip,
only
a
one
double fudge Oreo, a double
vanilla
dip.
cream in that situation. It's got to be 2 chocolates for Oreo. But let me hit up Stacks and see what Stacks doing. Since you want to be cute, J-Rod, let me hit up Stacks.
Dante, you're not confident. You're not confident in your uncle Dante, because I put on the show, Dante. I put on the show.
Look, don't try to get my fave in this thing with you, Rod. Don't try to get him in there. On this.
He's laughing. So I don't know if it's laughter of joy or pity, or he's just enjoying the words. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Okay.
So yeah, we're here for it.
So Arnold, can you imagine Rodney standing there in the dominatrix?
Get on the floor, Dante. Get on the floor. I'm here.
What'd you say, J-Rod?
Can you imagine Rodney standing up there in the dominatrix outfit with a whip?
I'm gonna holler if I see some latex on Rodney, any latex, and you know what? I'm not well.
The category is for $2,500. I am an entertainer. I am an entertainer, baby.
And you're here to entertain, aren't you?
Look, J-Rod. Then get up out that outfit. Go get up with that outfit and walk realness. How you doing?
Okay. Listen. No, Rodney, they gagged one of my narcotics that said something. He was like, one time he said, why would they put twist before realness? I hate when they do that. I said, one time I walked Shake That Ass and won and came out and won executive realness right after of it and set some schoolboys.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna lend it to Rodney. I'm gonna lend it to Rodney.
I'm a couple of pounds over you, Arnold, so I don't want my balls.
You don't want it all coming out.
Yes.
Not the slippage.
Okay.
Y'all crazy.
So what, Rodney? You need the XL version of it.
Yes.
You think we can get it here before Sunday?
Oh, no, I have something to wear already.
Oh, you have one. Oh, you have.
Oh,
one.
wow.
You have
See?
One.
You don't know what's in his closet. You don't know what's in his room. You don't know.
You're right. You're right. That could be a whole dominatrix outfit in there somewhere. I don't know. Barry, you hear this, Barry?
Barry, he down. Barry down for me. He's in my corner. He's cheering for me.
Your dad.
Just
She said,
just make sure
yeah.
Barry don't ever walk
They
anything.
said they said my daddy can fill it out just like you can. I believe it. I believe it.
Okay. Thank you, Romeo. Thank you. Yes.
Romeo, you walking?
Romeo is a
My
you
son
know
is not
what,
going to
Romeo?
compete against me. My son is not going to compete against me. He know I'm thinking about walking it, so he gonna pay it. He gonna just cheer me on from the side.
So Romeo's scared. So you
No,
saying
no, he's
Romeo
not
be
afraid.
scared? Huh?
Romeo scared of what? Romeo scared of what?
Scared of walking against Rodney for that
Big boy sex
25.
siren. With a they got a tag team sex siren, one regular, one big body.
Hold that thought. What ball is this?
Barry said, J Rod, you couldn't walk for nothing but a sobriety test.
Well,
It's this weekend.
Arnold, are you
It's this
walking?
weekend. It's this
I'm
weekend,
certainly
and
not. That's not my category, Romeo, and it's not yours either. Thanks.
I just don't.
I've
So
won.
let's so
Wait a
let's
minute.
move
Wait a minute.
on.
Wait a minute.
So
Wait a
let's
minute.
move
Wait
on.
a
It's
minute,
not your
Arnold.
category. It's not your
It
category.
is. It is.
It's
It
not
is.
anything you busting. It's not anything with you falling on your back. So it's not your category.
Have you not seen Right Facts, Arnold? It got your dick
Show
out
me
before.
one. Send me one. Send me one. You got my
Hold
number.
that
Send me
thought.
one. Send me one.
Hmm. 1 second.
Where did Roxy go? She hit it.
Yes. I think she left the whole live itself.
Oh.
I just need Barry to know one thing: you would motherfucking gag
I
because I'm
believe that.
very much
Hey,
stacked.
hey, Barry, I believe that. I believe he can send me something that I don't want to see. So, oh, J Rock, you were asking a question. Dante, brought it back up.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to see it was so much violence in the fashion industry today. I'm kind of scared to walk.
So,
Hello.
what was the violent about the
You pick
fashion
me up.
in the fashion in today?
When Gunna attacking I forgot the name already. I'm having a brain fart. I just knew it was something about old trench coats and people's stomach hanging over and folks fashion not clicking and like it was a lot.
Oh my God,
It made me scared to walk
Derek,
fast.
yes, Derek. So Derek and
Yeah,
Gunna
yeah.
did have some words online today. Derek had some words for sure. Uh,
Why y'all getting into these spit spats? Like, what was the whole thing about? I'm not understanding. Like, what was like? Cause Gunna, I thought Gunna was in retirement. Let me call Gunna and ask him
But
what the hell.
I think Derek, and I understand. I think what Derek was saying, people came and had other
They're doing
conversations
freaking
about the situation that weren't even there or had
yeah,
comments about the situation, and I think he was not feeling that.
they got you on a BMW. Your stuff supposed to be on black. Yep. Yeah, you got the How you do all that? I don't know. I'm just doing something. Oh, I'm just going to the app. I think you have to go into your hub and you got to pick that and you have to put your car in that status and saying you'll do it because you will only pick up certain type of people. Like you'll probably go into the airport and stuff like that for them bitches that need to
So
go
that
to
was
Highland
right.
Park.
So she popped in and popped back out.
Because I know when I used to have a red BMW and I was doing Lyft. So you said go to the app. Yeah, when you
So
go to your hub and
Faye,
get a
you saying
license
he was gonna
and
give
update
retirement like
what type of
MJ, meaning he gonna
pickup you
go
want
in
to pick up.
retirement and then he's gonna
But I mean, ain't
go
nothing
do
wrong with like
something
Lyft.
else
Well, I don't know
and
now. I
then
used to do it in
come back
2019. Ain't
and
nothing wrong with Lyft
win
now though.
three more.
Every now and then when it's a busy
Is that what
weekend
you're
or something like
saying?
that, whatever,
Oh, okay.
they give you like these little surges and stuff, and they'll say go to the fair park because there's a concert and we'll give you an extra
J Rob,
$20 and stuff like that.
J Rob.
What?
I mean, you got holding a whole nother conversation. sir.
I thought I was on mute, boo. I was trying to tell the
You're
Lyft
not
driver.
boo.
Uh,
Thank you.
but any, but anyways, I guess y'all don't want to talk about it. You don't know what a match about sports.
Well, we were talking about it, but you were talking to someone else about a whole different thing. So
I'm sorry, I thought I was on mute. I'm gonna mute myself. Y'all talk about the sports that y'all don't know about.
you don't have to mute yourself, but it's okay. I mean, anyway, Rodney, you're muted though.
Did Rodney mute himself?
He had to.
Oh, I muted Rodney and I didn't mute me. I thought I muted
Oh,
me.
you muted Rodney, didn't you? Oh, you tried Rodney. That's what you tried Rodney.
Unmute yourself, Rodney. That's why I was sitting up here talking,
Oh, Rodney, he
thinking I
tried
muted myself.
you.
But I was like, I said, I didn't mute myself.
He tried you.
Yes. Just
There's
shame.
not. I don't think. Just to clear this up with J Rock's conversation and my fave in the comments trying to carry it. There's no violence with the fashion folks. In ballroom, there's no. But I think the fashion folks are very passionate about what they do because they are paying quite a bit of money for these things that they're wearing. So they do feel a kind of a way about it when they get onto the floor. But there's never been any violence in the fashion game, and anybody walking fashion. There've been no fights and no things like that. There may have been some conversation the next day, you know, uh, about it, or some reading online, or some reading while they're there. Uh, so, uh, yeah.
Arnold, there have been fights, but
Who
that's no
fought Rodney? Who fought? I'm on the show, Fave. Okay. Yeah.
in Chicago, um, Mousy and
Oh, you
uh,
pick out one thing. You pick out one. You pick out one little thing with Mousy
I,
and
It
what's his
was
name?
only thing I
it was
did was
very triggering
when
and traumatizing. I can't
you
forget.
said there's never been a fight, and doing the fashion category, and I was correcting you to say yes, brother, there has been one.
Neil
I'm sure
tried
it's been more, but the one that I was there
Neil
for.
tried to attack the panel at the purge. He said, "Watch me
Neil did
while
not
I
attack
turn
the
this."
panel at Purge. He did not attack the panel at
I'm just
Purge.
saying.
He did not
Yeah,
attack the panel.
Yeah, he did not attack the panel. He did.
He didn't attack
I
the
He was
don't
panel.
know.
upset about
That
his.
was on the
He
panel. He didn't
broke the
attack the
panel.
panel.
Yeah, Mousy and Rose.
Mousy,
Thank you.
Mousy and them did have a little light skirmish on the stage in Chicago. Now they did at
Correct.
Midwest Awards Ball. So they did. It was a little skirmish. It was done up and went on the way. So it was nothing
Y'all been
major.
aggressive
It
ever
wasn't
since.
stopping no ball.
Y'all been aggressive ever since David said that them buttons was on the right side. Y'all just be so upset. And like he like Stephanie Milan.
Not the
Yeah.
buttons on the right side.
You know,
Yeah.
doing the fashion categories most of the time, whether it's streetwear, high fashion, sneaker, foot and eye, everybody's a little wordy, of course, because they want the judges to get into their um, looks over the other person, but they ain't really been super violent, but just verbal assassinations of people's character, whether it's a lie or not, to make the other person feel better than or lesser than that has happened.
Yeah,
No
and
shade, I
then
do it.
and Barry, for that much, Alexander High Tech made the same kind of the same stuff. Although I don't know why he could have said, "Girl, this just came out as well," because he made the same kind of eyewear constantly.
Make the
So
same thing year after
I
year
don't know
after
why
year.
that was the one thing that was brought up, the Alexander High Tech glasses. So you know,
It worked, I guess.
well, it
Yeah,
worked.
yeah,
Marlon turned that. Marlon,
yeah. Definitely was upset about that one, baby.
yeah. That was a good battle. That was a good battle that night, though. That was a good battle. Neil was in his bag that night.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Neil was in his bag that night. No shade. Well, that fool turned around and told his stuff, and he said, "And I'm still purging." I said, "Yes, Neil, go."
Yeah.
It was everything.
It was very entertaining. Very entertaining.
Yeah, very entertaining. Very much so.
Yeah. We definitely we can talk about the Father's Day, the Father's cookout, and Father's
In
Day
LA.
Thing in LA.
In LA.
Congrats to the fella for doing
Yeah,
that.
congrats to the fellas for doing that. Yes, LA had all the fathers of the LA chapters of houses got together and had a Father's Day cookout at Elysian Park. That's a park in LA that's up by Dodger Stadium. And they ended up getting a section out there and having a cookout for everyone to come, for the people who wanted to come. And they did that. And they also went back, the fathers just themselves without anybody else. They had an Airbnb, went back and did a little Father's Day dinner for all of them. I think they took lots of pictures and stuff. I guess they're going to be posting soon and stuff like that of all of them. So it was from what I saw and what I was information I was given, it was a wonderful time. Everybody had fun, good food, lots of food to eat, and yeah, that it was great. So yeah, they did that in LA this on Sunday. Yeah.
Do you know if Dion did the menu on Sunday, or was it catered?
Dion did the menu. Dion did some of the menu on the night portion when they went back to the Airbnb. I think the day portion was just hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken stuff
I
on
mean,
the
like the
grill.
next day, the brunch on Sunday.
It was no, not the brunch. The dinner. They had a dinner.
Oh, it was a dinner.
Yeah, it was a dinner Sunday night after the cookout. It was a dinner.
Gotcha.
They had an Airbnb.
I thought it was 2-day thing. Okay, gotcha.
No, it was after. And yeah, he did most of the cooking for that, from what I heard. A group of them did some cooking, but he did most of it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, they did that. That happened. So they had a ball in Atlanta, didn't they? But it was a Kiki ball, correct?
Kiki ball.
Yes, that's what I was talking about when I said, I don't even know how to say it without offending people about the. It was the House of Bodega had a ball during the House of DMV ball, and I don't even know how to. I don't even know what to say about it, because a lot of these new walkers come from the Kiki scene.
Mm-hmm.
People know the walkers do what for the Kiki scene?
A lot of the new kids are walkers, he said.
Like if you look at the new.
So do you think that? Did you think that had any bearing on the DMV ball?
Yep, because when I looked at that live, they had a cute crowd.
So you think some of the people may have come that went there that would have come to the mainstream ball in New York City rather than staying in Atlanta that weekend? Okay.
Yes, because the House of Bodega is one of our strong houses in the Kiki scene that have a lot of people that are contenders in mainstream. So you want to go support them. Like if it's a house ball on the Kiki scene, it's just like the mainstream. The Kiki kids are going to go support a house ball. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of our people that's on the floor that we see now that are coming up, and to be honest with you, some of our up and coming legends started on the Kiki scene. Her lately is getting to that point. So it's like, who are you loyal to? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I miss the Bodegas ball and go to the DMV ball if I'm loyal to Kiki? And then it'd be like the opposite for the mainstream. Why I'm going to miss the mainstream? This is a house ball to go to a Kiki ball. You see what I'm saying? I just think it could have been planned a little better, or you know, like if I got with the juicies and stuff and I wanted to have an overall juicy ball, I need to make sure that it's not like a house ball on that weekend or either like the Dorian Corey Awards or like the things that we normally go to in ballroom. You know what I'm saying? That that we know that this is something that we always cater to, or either like on the Midwest Awards ball weekend or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Romeo, I got it. I'm gonna put it in the production chat so J Rock can show it.
What we showing?
Romeo sent the picture. Let me know if he wanted to come in up and upset the apple cart with Rodney. He could.
Oh my God! Don't put that in there. We don't want to see that. No, but it's not really nothing big because I was talking about it and some of the Kiki kids started getting offended and stuff. So I was just like, child pay it. It was not the series of like trying to make y'all feel bad or nothing like that. I was just saying like us being attentive because I'm a very big advocate of the Kiki scene over on the mainstream. Us being attentive to the Kiki scene, and the Kiki scene being attentive to the mainstream, because there are people on the Kiki scene that will never walk a mainstream ball. There are people on the mainstream that will never walk a Kiki ball. But the problem is, we still have culture. We're still merged. They're still our members. We still their members. And it's just got to have some type of, you know what I'm saying? Just awareness.
Yeah, and I did think that it affected it a little bit because I saw a lot of people from New York that actually left New York and went to Atlanta
To go
for
to Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It says the issue is no one ages out of the
Interesting.
Kiki like they
yeah.
should. Child, I'm gonna
I
tell
agree
you,
with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
and I'm
I
gonna
agree with
tell
that.
y'all
Thank you. Thank you very
like baby.
much.
I'm gonna tell y'all like Baby Hurricane said, "Hey y'all, can y'all give me the I know y'all may not be able to give me the 5,000, but can I get 1,000 tonight? I'm behind because I've been doing all this stuff. It's Pride Month, and on Pride
Look,
Month,
we get two beans and this bitch coming here begging. We get two damn beans and then J Rock coming here swarming us. Okay.
J Rock said, "Stop playing with me. This is I make change off of this. Leave me alone."
J Rock said,
Thank
I'm
you,
a host.
Yvonne. I appreciate it.
Could you get our host to
it's Pride.
5,000 or 3,000? Just something simple tonight. Because don't seem like you guys are
Yeah, I'm
taking care
not
of
trying
our
to get
host.
y'all. I'm not trying to get like 5,000 tonight and stuff. Just like 1,000, little Q 1,000. But Pride Month is very. If you work in anything advocacy, empowerment or anything, you know that June is a hell of a fucking month. I swear for God, the minute you think you about to get some damn rest, here goes something fucking else. And it's for the people. It's for the people. So you getting up, but you like, baby, my body like fuck the people right now. You know what I'm saying? And if you from
Yeah.
Texas, who is this my worst month I've been decided since April. Uh, You know what I'm talking about, Devious. But and if you from Texas, everything hot. Everything's hot. It don't matter. You could be inside and it's hot. It's just hot. You just get drained from being outside and sweating.
Yeah. So there's
Crazy.
going to be a just for anybody who may be thinking about traveling abroad in anytime soon. It's going to be a HLM is partnering with some folks in Europe, in Germany, in Berlin, to do somewhat of a conference there. They're trying to get their people acclimated to doing, conferences and getting alliances, formed there and formed in Europe and stuff like that. So we're gonna go there to help do a conference with them, Fourth of July week, the week of Fourth of July, and there will be a ball as well there. Uh, it's in the in the ballroom calendar if you want to go see. It'll be on July, whatever that Sunday is. That Sunday is the 6th of July. It'll be on the 6th of July. So the ball is on that
Are
Sunday.
you going on?
I'm going. Yes, I'm going.
Okay,
I'll be
send me
there.
my information.
Send you info. Okay.
It's in July.
Yeah,
Send me
it's
my
supposed to July
info.
week. It's supposed
Or
to
do I
July
need,
week. The
or do I need
conference
to
is
reach out
during the
to
week,
you?
and then the ball is on.
Somebody would have told us last month.
Right.
Well, you still got a few. You still got a few weeks. You got a couple of weeks to get
Baby,
it together.
which country is it in, Arnold?
It's in Germany. It's in Berlin.
Oh, okay. You get to see Georgina.
Yes, Georgina is one of the hosts of the event. Yeah.
Okay. So go tell just need my first and last name and birthday. I'll send it over to Jim.
Well, you got me with that. If you would have said Paris, I would have been upset. But you said
I'll take care
Germany.
of my room. I'll take care of my room.
I'm not doing Germany. I don't care.
Faye,
Superstitious. I'm not
Faye,
doing
why
it.
would you? I don't get it. Let me.
I'm scared of Germany. Ever since I was a kid.
What's going on?
And another reason I don't want to go to Germany is because they ain't got no seasoning.
Yes, Arnold has always been messy.
Mm.
Who said that?
Wait. Where did